Hey everyone, Patty here to show you 4 of my journals. I'm calling my journals CPJs, Crossover Positive Journals, because they include monthly calendars, bullet journaling, planning and organizing, positive and staying focused thoughts, habit trackers, art pages, travel inspirations, all packed into 12 signatures, one signature for each month. I had so much fun making each one of these. I call myself a mixed media fiber artist, and these journals highlight some of this. I don't throw anything out, so that is what makes this perfect project for me. Plus, I just inherited my auntie's travel journals from around the world from 1930 to 1960. This one is my granddaughter's. A9 standard size journal is cat themed. I call it Cat Time. I like the size because it doesn't waste any paper. It's the perfect piece of 8.5 paper, folded in half, and being I made the paper collages myself, there just wasn't any waste. The clock is set for 3 o'clock, showing these cute cats, mice, food dish, and spool of yarn as the center of the clock. Trimmed in black trim, the hands of the clock to match, and with the elastic to hold it closed with the calligraphy pin. Fibers, yarn, and ribbon are added on the spine for a bookmark. I love the Tyvek bead, which has just a little bit of sparkle on it. We have fancy stitching throughout. More cats on this page. The eyes on these cats, like they're going to get into something. So that is why I added the fish cardstock that my granddaughter made. The rickrack is rainbow colored that looks like waves. I've added some Post-its, which can be removed and added to pages as you journal to mark those important items. There's a kitty themed snap that you can take off and take your washi tape off and use those throughout your journal. There's some elastic that you can add more of your pins to. And then I've got a date here wrote on this page, so you make sure you add your dates in your comment bubble, because it's always remember to see when you were writing in your journal. Here's a cute little poem that my granddaughter wrote. Seahorses are cute, seahorses are beautiful, seahorses are nice. So I included that in her journal, and more of her fish that she's got all named and drawn with some of the coral, and she'll now get to color these in her journal. Here's a nice colored page of some fish in an underwater adventure, and here's one of my auntie's ephemera of luggage tag from India, and you could journal on the back of this too. Here's our March calendar and a hand done page on Life is Full of Possibilities with our habit tracker for the month, a blank page, and another pocket that is done with our hand-drawn doodles, and then I've made it into a collage so you can write on both sides. Some March important dates to remember, and another to-do list that you can write on, take it off, and take it with you when you go. And just thinking of some different things to keep you focused, or titles, make sure you write all around it and add some color. Think again. Unhelpful and helpful thoughts, being positive, keeping your mind excited about journaling and what you're doing each day. Another pocket made with our painted and stamped card with a journaling card tucked inside with a little ephemera added with a clip. Some more of those kitties. They're just so cute. I just can't get over their little eyeballs looking at these fish thinking, ooh, how can I get to them? And more of those kitties and the fish paper. And here is a little poem from my auntie's journaling stuff, talking about little bankroll iwi part. Let me hug you to my heart. All the year I've clung to you. I've been faithful, you've been true. Little bankroll in a day, you and I will start away. To a good vacation spot I'll come back, but you will not. I just thought that was darling. And then here we have our May calendar. a blank page and the important dates for May with a little envelope with a tag inside of it. And then we've got some recipes, and you could add your favorite recipes. Here's another pocket of the Auntie's journal pages 100 and 101. And so then you can add some more recipes. And here we have Fruits of the Spirit. So today, this week, all month, for a year, what are some of the fruits of the spirits that you could be doing each and every day? Decisions, good and bad, hand-drawn, that you might like to come away with thinking what you've done good or what you might need to change. Here's another to-do list with a pull-off that you can take with you. And July's monthly calendar. And here's another pocket with a journaling card that you can write on and your important dates. And draw a picture of a sunset or flowers, or just draw something instead of maybe writing on that page. And we've got another clothespin to be able to attach things. Here's some nice rice paper. Boy, that adds nice texture. Some more of my Auntie's journaling pages, cards, letters, gift record, made into a pocket, list of purchases, the fold out of the rice paper so you can add more, your habit tracker for the month, and some July bullet goals. And of course I made sure to put on here lunch with mom or grandma or whatever. And here is the bookmark that I've made that is in the fibers and the purples and blacks and with the beautiful Tyvek bead. It's quite a nice tassel. And here's another oversized pocket, and we have a postcard in it and another journaling card that you can write on both of these journaling cards. And some more of her seasonal kitties. This is a fall one, so this kitty's doing something in the fall. The flowers are drooping over. And another journaling page with a pin on it and a stamp and ball. And here's a tag that we've made with her initial and some ephemera decoupaged onto it. More kitties. Here we have just a pretty page that has got a little collage of material that's made into a pocket that you could put things into. September dates to remember, and another painted pocket with another ephemera from my Auntie's with some pretty ribbon and trim on it. Here we're coming up to November, which is her birthday month, and we've got an aged card in here, which is the Queen, which she is a little queen, and she's going to be 10, so that's the face value of that card. Our November month, and she drew the pages on this, so she's got when's the first fall of snow and drawn a picture of a flower. Here's the important dates of November, along with one of our 3x5 cards that we've painted and stamped with one of my Auntie's journal pages from her 1930 journal while she was in New York City. And so I've got it where you can write on it on all the different pages and journaling in. Here's another page of hers that I've made into the pocket. And then we have another pocket here so that you can add your different fun pieces into this pocket. And then we've got a habitat tracker for this month. And she's got some different favorite sides of the moon that she was wanting to draw. And of course some birthday presents for her and her mommy and her granddaddies. All birthdays are this month. So here we have some kitties with some pretty lace and some leaf pretty stitching on it. And some of the pretty craft paper with the nice decorative edge with an envelope and a tag inside of it. And we have some more ephemera from my Auntie's journal stuff, and it is a tag for her suitcase from New Zealand. Another hand painted and stamped card. Here we have another piece of Auntie's journal that is talking about the national parks of the United States. So then they could write inside here what are some of the parks that they have gone to. We have this tuck page here that you could just tuck some things into on this page too. So that concludes the Cat Time Journal. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you stay tuned for the next one.